13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us this Sunday morning. I'm meteorologist Amber Twardy. Beautiful start to our Sunday. Nice sunrise out, lots of orange, and just overall a very nice start to the day. It is a little bit chilly out, but we will be returning to the lower 60s today. 13 weather ball is green, no change foreseen. So temperatures today very similar to what we felt yesterday. 13 weather ball though is also blinking bright. We do have some rain in sight. This view is sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Here's what we're seeing right now out at the airport, 40 degrees, seeing a little bit of a breeze out there though. Sustained winds 10 miles an hour, and those will continue to pick up as we're heading into this afternoon. Seeing some winds that are going to be gusting upwards of 30 miles an hour likely throughout much of this afternoon. So breezy day ahead of us. That continues into the evening hours as well. Starting to diminish as we're heading into tomorrow morning, but overall it's still going to be a fairly breezy day. And it's not just that, we're also going to be seeing some rain moving in as the system returns to the Midwest. Temperatures starting out in the 40s right now will be returning to the lower 60s this afternoon. So seeing temperatures that are just a few degrees shy of where they usually are around this time of year. More clouds building in throughout the rest of the day though, and then we have the opportunity for a couple of showers to be moving in into especially the late afternoon, continuing into the evening hours. Let's track all of this out, what we're expecting to see right around noon. Still going to be anticipating some drier conditions, but we do start to see some more of the widespread moderate rainfall returning to the state line, getting into the Kalamazoo area close to about 2 p.m. By 4 o'clock, that's when I anticipate some showers to move their way into the Grand Rapids area as well as the Holland area. So if you're planning on heading up to tulip time today, just make sure that you are prepared for some showers past about 4 p.m. These will be continuing into this evening, lasting into the overnight hours as well, and it does look like we could be seeing some scattered downpours too, so a good amount of rain from all of this. This will continue to taper off into early Monday morning, starting to move out as we're getting into Monday midday, but this still isn't all. We'll be able to see some more into Monday evening. How much are we expecting though? It does look like we could get a good soaking rain out of much of this, especially further south along the I-94 corridor. That's where we could be between about, I would say, half of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, maybe even a little bit more than that underneath some downpours closer to the state line. So it is going to be a fairly rainy evening for us. Further north of that though, looking closer to the Grand Rapids area, I would say between about 1/4 of an inch up to about 1/2 of an inch, and then even less than that further north that you go, getting closer to Big Rapids, right around US 10, I would say that a couple hundredths of an inch is a possibility, but for the most part, it's just going to be a couple of lighter showers. Still, that's not all we're expecting. Monday evening, more of these showers continue to pick right back up. That will be continuing with us into Tuesday, although it does look like Tuesday, a lot of that, for the most part at least, is going to be staying to the east of US 131. So still expecting some more showers throughout much of our Tuesday, but then that does start to taper off into Tuesday evening. Wednesday is going to be a lot drier for us once again, staying dry for the back half of the upcoming work week. As far as what we're expecting for today, lakeshore zone temperatures that are going to be sitting in the mid to upper 60s for the most part, seeing some of those showers moving in later in the day. Once again, closer to about 2 p.m., a little bit further south into southwest Michigan, closer to 4 p.m. arriving in Holland and continuing to make its way further north as we head throughout the rest of the day, seeing some fairly breezy winds largely out of the northeast. Northern zone temperatures that will be sitting in the mid to upper 60s for today, and our southern zone seeing something pretty similar, hovering right around the 60-degree mark into this afternoon. Your 13 on Your Side 7-day forecast. Anticipating showers today, picking up into the afternoon and evening hours. Breezy winds and temperatures in the lower 60s, mid 60s, with more showers the next 2 days. Starting to warm up, but also dry out after that. Wednesday, lower 70s, a little bit of sunshine returning, more sunshine through the end of the work week, and it looks like we'll be staying dry and warmer than average into Mother's Day weekend.